Journey, sometimes you're alone, alone in the dark, far, far from home. Kia kaha, have courage. Kia kaha, stay strong. Kia kaha, hold fast. Know you belong. Kia kaha, have courage. Kia kaha, stay strong. Kia kaha, hold fast. Know you belong.
Sing, choirs of the world.
世界の皆さん、歌いましょう。
Singt, Chöre der Welt.
Cantad, coros del mundo.
Chantez, Chöre du monde.
全世界的合唱团唱吧。
Ina kaya takulu siya ilama.
Mag-siawit mga koro ng daigdig.
Spevajte horovi svet.
Amelson adjuntufu, humbumontu.
Sing, choirs of the world.
Road of life, nobody wants
Good morning, dear friends. Welcome to this first Conductors Cafe that IFCM is organizing online. We are very happy to have you here this morning and to welcome more colleagues. Well, this afternoon, morning, evening, I don't know, different times of the world because it's an international cafe. My name is Maria Guinand. I am Vice President for Latin America of the International Federation for Choral Music. And I am in Venezuela, and I've been choral conductor for many years of my life. Welcome to you all. Here with me, we have some colleagues of IFCM that I would like that they can introduce themselves before we go on the activity. So I see my friend Kaye Tanner. So Kaye, you have the floor.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. So I say hello from Bus from Riga to Tallinn, and I'm very proud that so many choir conductors have gathered here. So I'm really happy to see all of you.
Thank you very much, Kaye. We have here also Niels from Denmark. Niels, you have the floor.
Thank you. I'm so happy to see you all. I'm very happy that this could happen.
Thank you, Niels. Sophia, who is a member of the Young Program, Sophia from Chile. Sophia, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, hi everyone, I'm Sophia, I'm from Chile, and I am part of the Young IFCM. So I'm very happy for this opportunity, this event, so let's talk.
And I see also, well, I don't see any other members of our board, but I see here our General Secretary, Eva Radulovic. Eva, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Eva. I am from Serbia, but living in Portugal, Lisbon, and I'm so happy to see you all here and welcome you to this International Conductors Cafe. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. And I know behind the scenes, Irvin Redor, who is our communication manager. And I don't know if Nadine is. Nadine is here. I see IFCM. Is she here?
No, IFCM is Irvin.
Irvin. Okay.
But,
okay.
Yes.
Well,
but we have here Anne
yes.
as well, the Young IFCM.
Anne. Okay, Anne. Yes. Can you introduce yourself?
Sorry. Hi, I'm Anne Kopiako. I am part as well as of the Young Committee of IFCM. Good evening. Oh, sorry. Good morning or good evening or good afternoon.
And Irvin.
Yes, hello. Good day to everyone. Thank you for giving us an hour of your time, maybe of your day, to join us and to exchange ideas and then thoughts with other practitioners of choral music in our world. Thank you very much.
I know we have also many colleagues that have joined us through the platform of Facebook. So we also welcome all of them. And we are happy that we will be able to hear a little bit your voices today. Our main motivation to start these sessions of cafes or online activities is because we understand that sometimes traveling in person and gathering together in different parts of the world, it's costly, it's difficult. And since the pandemic, we learned how to use Zoom more and Facebook. And I think these platforms have been very useful to continue the exchange, to create network. So we have a plan in our International Federation for Choral Music, different online activities. And this Conductors Cafe is one of the first activities we are doing. For this first Conductors Cafe, we are using both platforms, Zoom and Facebook. And we have like a plenary session. It's open to everybody. in future cafes or sessions, it will be more, let's say, dedicated to one theme, and we will wake up in rooms and be able to discuss more. Today, it's an advance of this idea and of this proposal. And of course, we want to know you. We want to hear your voice or to know you through your writing. If you don't want to write, you can also talk. Or if you don't want to talk, you can also write. So we would love to hear your name. Where do you come from? How can IFCM be of help to you and to your project? Which topics would you like us to discuss in future cafes? And since here, this is open not only for our members, it's open for everybody. We want to encourage you to become members of IFCM. We still have a project that is very important for us that is called Creating Futures. In this project, Creating Futures, we have been given by some sponsors a free membership for young conductors for 2 years. And we still have some places available, some open spaces for young conductors who want to join IFCM on a free membership, so as to get to know our organization and then become fully paying members. If you want to have this information, you may write to Eva Radulovic in our organization, and in the chat she will put her email address here. So I am very happy to open the floor. Anybody who wants to start, just raise your hand and Irving will pass the microphone. Welcome. Okay, Barkev.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Barkev.
I will introduce myself. I'm the conductor of the Lebanese National Choir. I'm a member of IFCM for a long time, and active member, I think. We go everywhere. I encourage everybody to be a member of IFCM because building network, it's very important for many reasons. Everybody, if he wants to be good in the music, he should see others, especially other cultures. We have gained too much in our choir because I saw many conductors. I learned from them many things, and I built a very huge network, and it's good for everyone. Sorry, my English is not very good, but I hope you understand me. Thank you.
Thank you, Barkev. Thank you, Barkev. And which themes would you like to see in the future in these meetings? What would you like to discuss in these meetings?
Yeah, all kinds of everything is I'm excited about. You know.
Okay.
Yes, I want to know how. I want to know what kind of problems face the conductors in their countries. Every place, everybody has his own problems, especially financial or other kinds of problems. I want to hear what they say.
That's a great point. Thank you. Thank you very much, Barkev. Thank you. Somebody else wants to join Barkev's in presenting and telling us what do they expect from IFCM? How can I help? How can we help? We can also receive questions from the group who is in Facebook. It will be very nice to hear from you. So
I think Osama.
Osana, yes. Come in, Osana. Thank you. Osana, are you there?
I can come in.
Yes. Open your microphone.
My name is Clara from Slovenia. I previously saw Osama that she raised her hand.
Yes.
His hand. Okay.
Hello.
Lisa
Okay,
Sama,
can
go
you hear
on.
me now? Okay. First of all, I'm sorry I cannot open my camera. My name is Usama Sharafuddin. I'm a young conductor from Lebanon. I'm actually Maestro Barkev's student. I've been learning with him since like 10 years now. I don't have my own choir. I used to have, but it stopped after COVID. And I would really like to know the challenges the conductors are facing in this matter, in creating new choirs or sustaining previously born choirs. And I'm very excited to be with you today.
Thank you very much, Osana. Very interesting to hear also your voice. Thank you very much. And we have now Chiara.
Clara, yeah. Hello.
Clara.
Hello, everybody. I come from Slovenia. I'm a choral conductor and I have amateur adult choir. More or less, I'm really pleased and grateful for all activities that IFCM is preparing. Among this cafe, which is really useful, especially in the younger generation, because the more we speak about our challenges, the easier it is to demand progress. So I'm sure I send in some questions. I don't even remember what I asked, but yeah, I'm sure we'll discuss some funny, interesting topics.
Well, if you can send us more, it will be great. You know, did you already send some questions to Eva?
Yeah, I think when I applied, I sent, but I don't remember. Anyway, I'm sure about psychology, how to start season in full energy, when to end season, and how to have not too long summer breaks and things like that. You know,
Yes, I have here your questions. Mental handling singers. Apologies for not attending rehearsals.
Yeah,
very good. Mental handling September situation on rehearsals. Many singers still on vacation. How to divide the season, how to finish, when to start according to vacation, overload of concerts. I think this has to do very much with planning. And I think it will be very important also to discuss all these matters and to see how people solve the problems in different parts of the world. Thank you, Clara. That would be very useful to plan future sessions. Great. Thank you very much. Somebody else who wants to join? Who else wants to say something? Well, I see that Darius Lim has joined us. He's from our board. Darius, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Maria. It's so wonderful to be here. I actually managed to get online at the very last minute, but I'm happy to be here. I'm Darius Lim. I'm from Singapore, and I'm also a board member, a new board member. I run the Voices of Singapore Choral Society, which is Singapore's largest choir society. We have 1,200 singers and 25 different choirs. I run a series of other companies as well, and we actually surfaced during COVID. So I'm here to answer any questions. You know, if you have any questions for me at all, I'm here to serve and to be, a Q&A for everyone. Very nice to meet everyone. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Darius. So we continue with our conductors who are online or on Facebook. Who else wants to tell us their name, what they're doing, how IFCM can serve, what you expect from us? Do we have anybody? Anybody wants to say something? Well, I see that people are a little bit shy this morning or this afternoon or this evening. I don't know. I think that do you all have a coffee? I have a cafe because this is a conductor's cafe. So when we designed this session, we really wanted to feel as if we are drinking a coffee together and just feel free to say something, to talk, to express yourself, because I think communication can only be built if we talk to each other, if we express ourselves. And I don't want to take all the time talking myself. So I encourage you to just say, hello, I see names here, but I don't want to say the names because it feels like a school. Perhaps we can talk a little bit about some projects of IFCM that inspire people to ask questions. We have, for instance, two main projects that are very open to everybody. One is the celebration of the World Choral Day. The World Choral Day is a celebration that started 30 years ago. It was created so that choral music could be heard in the world. Our voices could be heard, singing for peace, for solidarity, for caring about the planet. And this is a day that is held on the second Sunday of December, or around those dates, because those dates are days when people want to sing very much. Everybody can join the celebration of the World Choral Day. Even people who are not members of IFCM can join, celebrate, and register their choirs and their events on IFCM page. Why do we need to sing together and make our voices heard? Because we believe that choral music is a very important tool of integration, of networking, of solidarity, of growth, individually and collectively. We have many reasons, and this is why we dedicate all our time to be choral conductors, choral leaders, choral managers, because we believe in this. So please join the World Choral Day this year. It will be on the second Sunday of December. We have a proclamation, we have some words that were written to join us in this day. And this proclamation has been translated to more than 20 languages or 25 languages in the world. And we also have a song that won the composers competition. Yes, they're telling me 34 languages. And we also have a song that won the composers competition that we like. Is a very easy song that we like all choirs to sing. So if you sing and you join the World Choral Day and you send us the information, you will feel, and your singers will feel, that you are part of a major celebration over the world. So this is one of our projects. If you want to ask some questions about that, I will be happy to answer, or other members of the board. Also, we have another project that involves conductors, and it's a project called Conductors Without Borders. This project was inspired many years ago by the work of some conductors who were giving their time in areas or places where choral music, choral conducting, or even learning music needs to be developed. And conductors go there to these places as a will, on a goodwill, let's say, trip to teach and to introduce and to learn and to share what people of many communities who would like to join choirs or create choirs or singing choirs. So this has been a very important project taking place in Latin America. In many countries, we have really fostered many groups, and we have created many spaces for training teachers, choral conductors, also in Africa, in Asia, in some European countries. So this is a very interesting project that you can also join or create in your own country that we promote. So I'm getting here a question. Instructor Artístico says, I would like to apply due to a choral community that I recently started. Well, it's great that you can apply to perhaps to the membership campaign. If you want to apply to the membership campaign, you can get on Facebook the sponsor membership of IFCM, but you can also apply with your group if you want to take part to the Day of Choral Singing. And I want to give the floor to Sonia Greiner, who is one of our also very important pillars of IFCM and Secretary General of Europa Cantat. Sonia, can we hear your voice?
My voice, yes, but I'm sorry, I was not prepared to speak, and I only just joined the meeting, so I don't know.
Just say hello.
Oh, just to say hi. Yes, I can do that. I'm outside with my bike, so I was not prepared to talk. Sorry, so I wasn't sure what you want me to tell them.
It's okay. Just say hi so that they know that we are all here supporting what they want to say and what they want to tell us. So
just hello and say that I am connected to IFCM. I support all the activities, and we also have activities of the European Choral Association that are open to international participants. And maybe Eva can put our website also in the chat if people want to know more about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sonia. So we continue in the round of conductors. Who else wants to tell us something about their work and about what do they expect from IFCM? How can we improve our action and reach out? Anybody wanting to say very much? Sophia, perhaps you can tell us a little bit about your life in Chile and why did you join IFCM? Why you as a young conductor join IFCM, and what do you expect as a young person from IFCM?
Yes, of course. Well, I'm part of the IFCM thanks to the program of the Creating Futures on Choral Music. So I have like this membership for free for 2 years. And I joined because I think it's really important to connect with another conductors from all over the world. I think creating like networks between us is really important. Also because in Latin America, the reality sometimes for the musicians and the conductors, it's kind of hard. So I think the only way that we can like empowerment ourselves and our jobs is with the power of us, like to connect each other and to propose ideas, projects, and new things. So that's why I enter IFCM, because I think this is like the way to achieve our objectives, to bring more people to the choral singing. I think that's why we are all here, right? So I think it's very important to be part of the IFCM because of that, and also to encourage like our local communities of conductors and musicians related to choral music, because here we can like with events like that or another events, we can meet each other or meet another people from all over the world and to learn about the others. So yeah, that's why I am on IFCM, and now I'm part of the Young IFCM. That with Young IFCM we have like some meetings by now, and we want to encourage the young conductors and young people related to choral music, and to help them and to listen what are like their doubts, like their needs, and what we can do like for IFCM for them, not only for not only for the people that are like now working, but also for the people that are like studying or starting on this beautiful job. So yes.
Thank you, Sophia. And we have Anna also from the young. Is Anna from the young here? I'd like to hear her voice again. Is she still here? I don't see her.
Hello.
Okay, Anna. I like to see you both here because for me you are the future, and we want many more people like you joining IFCM. We want all your friends, all your colleagues to be with us. So, and what motivated you to join IFCM?
For me, at first I was not really, I didn't really know about IFCM much, but one of my Sir Mark Carpio, sent me the link for actually the first young program. So I did not get to join. I was not picked for the first young program. Then after a while, but I also applied for the scholarship, and that one I got in, and I got so amazed with all the things that I could access with having that membership. And then after a while, I tried to shoot my shot with the second young program in Istanbul. So I was there with Sophia during the World Symposium. I think other people were there. So hello, nice to see you again. I was at the info desk. And so for me, being in the symposium really kind of enlightened me with so many things about the music from around the world, and it's very inspiring, especially for a young musician like me, to see that, oh my gosh, there's so many musicians gathering around, and it's so inspiring. And after a while, there was a call for the IFCM the youth committee. So I tried to enter there, and luckily I got in. And I felt like with our platform, with me and Sophia and all the other youngs, and whenever we plan, I feel like we always go, at least for me, I always go back to what I was able to experience in the symposium, and it would be such a great thing for us to kind of let other people experience those things, those inspiring learnings, and things that really, I don't know, make us realize, wow, it's so great to be a musician at this time, especially since it's very global. Like, you get to meet people from all around the world. So yeah, that's my motivation, is to kind of like get more people to experience these things. So yes.
Well, thank you, Anne and Sophia. I think your testimony is very important for all of us who are gathering in this room for the first time. And I think our goal is really to have 90% of our members in the future so enthusiastic as you are now. So we need to expand and push very much these projects so that IFCM can get to be known and can continue to serve. So thank you very much for your input. Now perhaps we have somebody else in the panel, in the visiting conductors who are drinking their coffee and are here with us for the first time, wanting to ask some question or present themselves, or say if we are motivating you with some of this talk. Mari Morgan.
Hello, good morning.
Hello,
I'm here.
Mari.
Hello, Maria.
How are you?
Good. Thank you for this opportunity to meet you all and to be in this forum with you. I'm joining you from the United States. I'm on the eastern coast of the United States, but you can tell from my accent I'm not from the United States. I'm originally from Wales, and I'm the conductor of the North American Welsh Choir, which I founded some 25 years ago. And it's a choir of people from interested in singing Welsh music from across the United States and Canada. And that poses challenges and great excitement. Some of the things that I'm interested in are the ways that other people are using technology for distance learning. By nature of my choir, distance learning has been part of the choir's function since the very beginning. At the beginning it was tapes, but now there's a lot more. Actually, COVID helped us a lot to help me a lot to develop a choral community, which is really across the continent. And it's worked extremely well. And we went on tour this year, and it was a great experience, having used technology to educate the choir, to bring the choir together, and then to be able to go on a very successful concert tour. So one of the things that I'm interested in is the ways, maybe even in the younger conductors are using technology even more so to bring choral music to different parts of the country and different communities. And then the other element, of course, is now that we've been on tour for the first time in a few years, well, actually not a few years, I actually did a concert tour in 22 as well. But now that we're back in international concert tour mode again, my choir is just ready to go on tour again. They have passports ready to go. So looking for for destinations and connections and networking opportunities where it would be a meaningful experience. You mentioned the World Choral Day. One of the languages of the World Choral Day is Welsh, and it was actually my father who translated the words into Welsh. And so I've used those words on World Choral Day in several places, both here in the United States and Canada, but also when I worked in Argentina with the choral communities in Buenos Aires, in Cordoba, and in Chubut. And so it's very meaningful for me for that World Choral Day, and particularly because of the different languages. So I was very interested also to hear you speak about Conductors Without Borders. That's something I'd like to know more about as that project develops. So that's me, and I've already had a quick little chat with Darius, and even though he's in Singapore, he studied in Wales. So lots of connections happening just like that from this time over coffee. So thank you very much, Maria. That's my perspective.
Thank you very much, Mari. This is extremely enlightening for all of us, and we have already another theme. So we have already, if I reckon, we have like 3 major areas that people like to talk. One has to do with how to deal with different problems and setting up choirs and making the life of the choir possible in our countries, in our difficult situations. Share that. That was Barquet's suggestion. We had also from Clara saying that it will be interesting to know more about planning and discipline and enthusiasm of the choirs. And here, perhaps some of the ideas that Mari was giving us can help, that perhaps people are still on holidays, but they can still be preparing some materials. And I think that Mari's suggestion to do also a cafe relating to the experience on online work and preparation will be extremely useful as themes. And well, we have more time. We have still some 20 minutes to talk and to hear other voices. We heard Osama already. Thank you very much. But I see here Arjai or Jaime, Pablo, Mario, Yane, Eduardo Villamizar. Who else? Amir, Jenad. Those are the names I'm looking here in my Zoom. Any of you wants to tell us something about your life, as your experience? What do you expect from IFCM?
Maria.
Who?
Hi, it's me, Darius.
That is.
Well, yeah, I'm really happy that we have so many different nationalities in this chat, and I think online as well. And I think we would really be interested to hear a bit more about every member, if we could request for everyone who is online to type something on the chat that you would be super interested in, because I think ultimately this coffee chat is also about what IFCM can give to you in the coming year. So maybe we could talk about something that you have been super challenged or troubled by in your work, in your hosting countries, or something that you'll be really interested to hear about. So if you could just drop one sentence, even if it's just a few words, I understand some of you might not be speaking fluent English, and that's totally fine. But if you could drop a few words of, questions or just topics or situations that you are experiencing back at home. For example, my choir has not enough people after COVID, or for example, people are leaving the choirs, or for example, how do you teach younger children, or anything that you can think of. I think we'd like to hear a little bit from you on the chat. So I believe I'm looking at both screens now. The chat on Facebook is super active. Okay, so I hope that people here can be okay. I see messages from Marie as well. Yeah. On Zoom, we can have a little bit more questions on something that you are super passionate about. And I think it's great also that the IFCM Young is here. So IFCM Young, maybe you can start first since you are super energetic. We'll start questions in our own hosting countries, and then we can talk about topics from there. We might not have answers to everything now, but it at least gives our board, a chance to sort of look at topics in our next few coffee chats. And I think that's going to be great. Okay, so on Facebook, we see championing new repertoire coming from a Dutch ambassador of choral music composers. Fantastic.
Okay, I didn't get that. Okay, yes, championing new repertoire. Yes, that is great. So I was expecting also, Darius, great that you came in with those ideas. I was expecting also to get some ideas that we can talk about repertoire in future cafes. And I wanted to add, because you are a composer, and I wanted to add also that if somebody, because I see here many people from Latin America, if you don't dare to speak in English and you want to throw your questions in Spanish, I'll be happy to translate. It's very good. Or if you are other languages and somebody can translate, that's perfect too. We try to be as helpful as possible. So we have now already 4 topics for future cafes. Who else perhaps want to tell us something about your needs or your challenges, or what do you like to hear? I mean, what is there that, okay, how do you see a choir festival for church choirs? Is this possible? I'm fairly new in the conducting world, so I have a little knowledge of what's happening. Well, I think that nothing is impossible. So a choir festival for church choirs, it would be a wonderful initiative. IFCM does not really organize festivals, but we do have in IFCM many people who are members who do organize festivals and events and have the experience. So through IFCM, what can be possible is to connect to these people where interest in creating festivals or creating activities can be raised, can be taught, and can be developed. Virginia Bono, hola Virginia, thank you very much for this IFCM idea of one-line meeting. They are very productive. Being connected is always very inspiring. Personally, I could really like to participate in cafe and talk about how to design and manage projects. This is very important. Design and manage projects. My greetings from Argentina. My name is Virginia Bono and I live in the city of Santa Fe. Thank you very much, Virginia, for your suggestion. I think it's very important for us to design and manage projects. Of course, we like to sing in choirs, but we also live in a world that where we want to place our work. So to create projects, design them, manage them, and make them successful is very important. Indonesia, Jan, I believe Indonesia has a church choir festival. Would be good to give it some Googling. So there is an answer already for the Indonesia, for the person who was asking the church choir festival. There may be other choir festivals that could be also interesting. Sonia, I'm sorry, I'm really embarrassed. It's a beautiful sunny day, Sunday afternoon here in Germany. And I needed to be out. So I joined late, and I want to say that I am very happy to be here. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Sonia. Great. I'm reading the messages that are coming to my here to the Niels. I see you here, Niels.
Yes. Since you just talked to Sonia for a short while, I think it would be great to mention that the European Choral Association actually has a webpage with enormous amounts of information concerning festivals around the world. For instance, church festivals. And I think this is also some of the information that seeps through IFCM in the different groups that we have. So it's a great way of channeling this information out to the rest of the world. For instance, personally, I'm in 2 weeks going to Argentina to the America Cantat Festival, and that's also information that came through IFCM. So I think it's a great opportunity this way. Thank you.
Thank you, Niels, for bringing that up and tell us about all this new plan and about the America Cantat in Argentina coming up in 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Who else? I see that here, National Church Choirs Festival called Pesparan in Indonesia is, that is what is being told here in our chat. Amen. We have still like 10 minutes. We can perhaps wrap up. I don't know if we have Cantores organize festivals for boys and girls church choirs. So it's also great to know. Any more comments from other people in the room? Other ideas? Well, I think that for us in IFCM, from Facebook, Amir, would be great to hear more about recruitment strategies for small community choirs, example, male choirs, used by friends from different countries. Very interesting topic too, recruitment strategies for small communities, and especially to have tenors and basses. Thank you very much, this proposal. I see Jenner Ticon here on my screen. Jenner.
Hello, good evening. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
I'm Gennard, I'm from the Philippines, and I just would like to thank IFCM for the sponsorship I got in 2021. And yeah, I'm so glad to have this community. I believe that being a part of a community is very important for growth. For me as a young conductor, I've been handling 2 choirs now, seminary choir and a church choir, and it so happened in the second week of December we'll be having lots of activities, and I'm excited to be connecting with IFCM for those activities in December. Yeah, I'm just glad to be here.
Thank you very much, Jenner, to join us from the Philippines, and you are also part of the Creating Future program. So I want to insist on the program Creating Futures. If you are already a member of IFCM, great. If you are not, you have the opportunity through Creating Futures to join IFCM if you are a young conductor. And if you have young conductors friends who you want to encourage to come and join us, please tell them about this. Eduardo Villamizar. Eduardo.
Yeah, I'm coming. Do you hear me? Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, hi Maria. I actually come from the same country as Maria, Venezuela. I'm living in Norway. I'm conducting amateur choirs, and yeah, I got my studies here and sing the cathedral choir. Yes. Yeah, I was just thinking about that we're all gathering here, and we may think that we all have the same kind of, we all deal with choirs, and we might think that we all kind of do the same, or that all choirs are the same. But I would like probably to suggest that we could have a coffee and share experiences about how is it in the differences in each country. Like, for example, here in Norway, amateur choirs are mostly run by themselves, and the figure of the conductor is not as important as it could be, for example, in Venezuela, where the conductors kind of lead and conduct and manage and decide mostly everything. So I found out those differences quite interesting as a topic to discuss, and I think I would be also interested in knowing some other models around the world about managing choirs and working with this field.
Thank you, Eduardo. So your topic is very important because it has to do with leadership, conductors' leadership and management, not only of projects, but how the leadership changes according to the realities in the different countries. And this is another very important topic. Muchas gracias, Eduardo.
Absolutely. Yeah, challenge. La orden, saludos.
Gracias. I have another question here from Anastasia Kananovich in Facebook. Hello, my name is Anastasia. I'm currently working for Música Internacional, the database of repertoire Irving just mentioned in the Facebook comments. Yes, we have this beautiful database called Música Internacional that has been put on for, I think, 40 years now by the effort of Jan Sturm from Strasbourg and a group of collaborators. And we can all access and be members of Música Internacional. I am also starting my research, says Anastasia, on choral intelligibility. So I would be thrilled if there was sometime a meeting dedicated to the conductor's experience of working on pronunciation and intelligibility of their choirs. I think this is essential, very important. I live in Strasbourg, France. I am choir singer and I used to be an amateur choir conductor myself. And I think what Anastasia, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what I interpret from here is that not only conductors' pronunciation and intelligibility of the language, but sometimes we are singing about cultures, about traditions, about the soul of a country or of a culture. And we need to understand more than the words. We need to understand the message. We need to understand the setting. We need to understand the reason why that composition is there. So I think this is a beautiful topic also to discuss because there are so many varieties. When we talk about repertoire and we come to the repertoire that derives really from the souls and the basis of a culture, we can go into very deep, interesting discussions. Virginia Bono, one more thing to say. I have been a member of IFCM for more than 20 years, but I cannot always participate in events like Choral Expo or Symposium due to the distance or financial constraints. It's true. So taking advantages of the opportunity that technology gives us to share, to learn and distance is something that is very important to all of us. I am also very happy to have encouraged so many of my students and young colleagues to join IFCM through the Creating Future programs. Thank you, IFCM. Gracias, Virginia. And I think we have all from IFCM been pushing very much the online activities because we know the challenge of many people who want to take part of IFCM activities and cannot do that because of cost. They cannot be in present, but we can offer more and more online activities. George Tai from Facebook, I think it would be beneficial if we have choir exchange program for community choirs. We can learn from each other and also inspire each other too. Thank you. I think this is very important and it has to do, how do we organize an exchange program for community choirs? We can do it in our own country, We can do it in neighbor countries. We can do it going further. But this can also be programs that we can develop in IFCM in the future. And of course, if we have more members and more shoulders to go and to do projects, it will be great to grow into this direction. Well, we have, anybody else wants to talk from here from Zoom? We have like 4 minutes left to our cafe. And I don't know if Eva wants to wrap up with some of our indications of projects, of membership, of address, or if Irvin, do you want to say something for us about our social media, how to access our social media? Irving? Okay. I don't see Irving.
Yes, hello,
yes,
hello,
Irving.
hello. Yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, IFCM is working with lots of projects, lots of partnerships with the World Youth Choir, with the Asia Pacific Youth Choir, and Conductors Without Borders, the World Choral Day. You can check out all of these projects on our website, www.ifcm.net. And yeah, you can also share the link to your colleagues so that they can also be encouraged to be members of the IFCM. It's going to be an exciting years ahead. Lots of good ideas, especially with the youth committee of the young coming in, fresh ideas and fresh energy also. So yeah, we hope you can also be part of some of IFCM's projects, and really we are open to hearing from you, your ideas. It's not only us who will be helping out. It's again, it's a volunteer connecting our choral world. So we will be doing all of these together. And yes, we're all in one big global choral community. So thank you very much, Maria.
Well, thank you very much to you all. We are coming to the close of this first online international cafe. Thank you to my colleagues from the IFCM board, and to the young from the young program, and to all the colleagues that have been here. And please be connected to IFCM. There will be more Conductors Cafe. The next cafes will be for members of IFCM, and we will be focusing then on some of the themes that have come up today. And our idea is to have a meeting where we can break up in rooms and then come back and really hear everybody's voice and get more ideas. I wouldn't say solutions, but ideas and connections that will really help us to continue with our work as conductors in the world of today. Thank you very, very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Maria. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, FCM. Thank you, everyone.